Hello. Hello, I am. I hope you're all doing well. Oh, I've just got to make sure that this volume's all the way down. I don't think I did that yet. So we don't have feedback. Okay, hang on one second. Well, I don't know why it's doing that. It's muted on the PC, so I guess it is what it is. Okay, so I'm back now here. Seems something's frozen. Desk cam back. This is quite the production to set up all this camera stuff. I think I've got like four doodads sitting here at me right now. Crazy. So once you get in the room, say hi. I am streaming with a different app onto YouTube, so I won't know you're in here unless you say hello. And I apologize if any of you hear any feedback. Are you having a great day? You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to set up a PayPal stream so I could see if people paid with PayPal. So do let me know if you make a payment through PayPal, please. Hey, Kathy, welcome. Oops, I just had a card jump out at us. The Hanged Man in homeostasis mode, it seems. This is the Crystal Visions tarot deck I'm using. Now you'll be able to see them on the screen there. I'm just going to push this way and then we'll switch it so you guys can see the cards that come out. How cool is that? They might be in reversed, but anyway, it is what it is, darling. So let's see what other cards come out. The Two of Pentacles. Someone's waiting for news. Waiting and hoping for good news. Asking the divine for clarity. Hoping that they won't get... I think someone feels like they're walking on thin ice lately. That's the energy I'm getting. Does someone feel like they're walking on thin ice? Maybe with the divine, with life? Hoping to put an end to a struggle. I feel like you've been wanting to create something, build something, grow something, waiting for good news. But there's some sort of energy of defying good. It might come in as news, but possibly not the news you're hoping for. Is what I'm getting here. Hi, kitty. My Freya has been all up in my grill today. Yeah, meowing at me, talking at me. I guess she feels the moon coming. 9 of Wands. So I think there's an energetic connection or tie. Someone's waiting for it to end or transform, willing to give it one more shot, but not sure if you have enough strength behind you to do it in the first place. It's like a stop, go energy. I think you've been very busy keeping yourself busy with other things so that you don't focus too much on what it is you're actually focusing on. Yes, I can. And the World card, wanting it all to end so you can step into new energy. So just let my kitty love on you. She's here to cleanse the energy, and she'll move the camera around and be her silly self and maybe even bite the camera. Hey, baby, you know I'm trying to work, right? You know, this is like, you know, helping people and stuff, right? You're aware? You know, you just need to sniff around everything. You've been on this desk before. How about you go down there? Love you. And make yourself busy. All right, so I'm just doing a general reading for the room. So there's something been on pause. It's almost like, when is it going to happen for me? Waiting for graduation day. Could be waiting for something to end, or if it's going to end, or it's an energy, I would say, that you're carrying with you. I'm sorry if you guys hear any feedback. For some reason, this camera here won't let me turn it completely on silent. Let's get some clarifiers. Hangman energy. Yeah, definitely wanting something to end, or waiting for someone to come and chop you out of this tree. It's almost like you've tried, but something keeps you tied. You've been juggling a lot, focusing on other things, trying to create transformation in your life. Feeling, some of you feel like it's just all over and you're not sure which way to go. You're willing to give it one more shot. It's about all the energy you have for it, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And the divine steps in and graduates you to something completely new. Hangman energy, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Yep. Whatever it is, taken for freaking ever. Hey, people, whatever this is you want to come to you is taking forever. So I am was the first person in the room. I am gets a free reading. First person to say hi to me gets a free reading in all of my live events, just so y'all know. Two of Pentacles, clarify. The King of Pentacles, juggling a lot. So I want to say something is feeling like it's taking forever to come in, and it's going to come in. I just don't think it's going to look how you thought it would. And I think you're juggling many different things. It could be the end of a relationship, or it could even be a loss in finances, change of a job. Willing to give, it's like something ended or is transforming in the energy around you as you sit like this. It's like, I'd say love or relationship or coming together, soul connection, family, relatives, that sort of thing. Or it's, why do I feel like a love is right under your nose, but you don't see it? Or you don't feel that way towards somebody that feels that way towards you. And the world brings in an ending and a brand new beginning, which in turn brings you great happiness. But I believe you're waiting for communication. You're waiting for the go from the divine to step into something. What's crossing this energy here? What's crossing it? Let's find out what's crossing you from. What's the holdup? What is stopping you? Hi, Annette. Welcome. What is stopping you? What's the holdup? Too much unknown. I don't want to make a move until I know more. It's like, you know, more is going on behind the scenes than meets the eye. Perhaps you've been told certain things by hearsay, but you know there's more going on. You have a psychic connect to somebody or something. There's some sort of deception here. Someone has put across that they are doing incredibly fantastic, but in actuality, they're struggling. And all of a sudden, what happens? A love offer comes in. And I have someone sitting here in the Nine of Wands energy, like, okay, fine. Like, I'll give it a shot, but like, I don't got strength for bullshit. So you better not give me bullshit. That's what I'm hearing from somebody. All right. So that's the reading for the room. And let's get started into Kathy's reading. It wouldn't surprise me if very similar cards come out for you, Kathy, but we'll see. Hi, Samantha. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Everybody, let me know where you're from. Put in there if you feel like it. Let me know where you're hailing from. I'm in Alberta, Canada. So if you think I have an accent, well, I probably do, to you anyway. All right, I've set up like 1, 2, 3, 3 cameras here today so we can get all these different views, or 3 items. Yeah. All right. I'm going to do Kathy's reading, and then I'm going to do the I am's reading. The I am. Not just I am, the I am. Nashville. Well, come from Nashville. Well, girl, you got something going on. You're birthing something new. We got the Empress. Now, this is like the birthing process is about to happen, and it could turn out to be somewhat painful, but transformation is afoot for you, bringing something new into the world. I was hoping this card would come up. Butterfly, rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. So let's find out what this is, your energy here as I ask about you, ready to birth the new, wanting the new. I wonder if there's a rebirth coming, like reinventing yourself. You've learned a lot, you've changed a lot. Maybe there's some doubt as to how much you have changed. 7 of Pentacles, temporary pause in action, seeds well planted, unnecessary worry. So 7 months or so-ish ago, there was a breakup, or something got put on pause that affected your finances. It's like it affected your mind, heart, and soul, so it affected your finances. What's coming in for you is the Ace of Cups. It's a whole new level of confidence. You're having a rebirth to come into confidence, and it's something to do with the King of Swords. Pause, a temporary pause in action with the King of Swords. Somebody who thinks logically, doesn't share their emotion easily. They might seem cold and aloof. Perhaps you feel that the time apart, or the time you've waited for this person, I wonder if the time you've waited for this person, or whomever this is in whatever circumstance, if you're hoping that they will invest more time into either one being logical or sharing their emotions with you, going deeper. It's like you don't want surface stuff. You actually want the deep rebirth in love. You require it. Hi, Annette from Virginia. Let's get one more card. What's topping this rebirth card here, please? Ace of Cups, brand new home, brand new job, brand new life, brand new you. That's what I say when I get this card, because it's like the new of whatever you choose it to be. And being near an Empress energy, you are ready to birth a whole brand new world for yourself. Rebirth yourself into a completely new person. Hi, Marcy, thank you. Queen of Pentacles, the woman who sits there with all of her knowing behind a guise of nurturing and caring. It's not really a guise, it's more like behind a mask of, I'm just a nurturer, I'm just love, I can just be there, I would just give you everything that I have emotionally, mentally, physically. But the capabilities that this person has to actually build their own business, to actually excel in their job, I would say there's a job coming for you. Which job are you going to get? There's a rebirth happening here within you, And possibly within money, I wonder if you're thinking about going back to a job or even a significant other. Well, you're a Virgo and your energy's coming out loud and proud. Maybe you're looking at having a new start and some forgiveness with your mom or someone you view as a mother figure. Three of Wands have been waiting. You have been waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like looking into your crystal ball, seeing more going on than meets the eye, knowing that you're growing, knowing that you're being led. There could be something to deal with children here going on as well. And it's an energy of really cutting out the crap. I wonder if you feel like someone's been too stern with your children, or maybe you need to be more stern with your children, but I'm getting the energy of this King of Swords is really, it's like bringing the messages on. The Seven of Swords, lying, cheating, and deception. So there's definitely more going on than meets the eye here. I think you're concerned about other people, yes, but even yourself in self-sabotage. Look who's here to say hello. Worried about self-sabotaging yourself. That's awesome. Okay, let's clarify a couple of these cards. Tell me about the Seven of Swords first off. What's the Seven of Swords about? Have you been putting your emotions at bay and just been taking things incredibly logically? Justice. So there has been definitely some deception. I have the King of Swords here, which could be the lawyer card. She's like not wanting me to work today. I think she wants outside. Let me let her out. Kevin. Sorry about that. Waiting for your ships to come in. I've just been told to read these cards like very bluntly. So you're waiting for justice in a circumstance where you feel you've been lied to and wondering if that's actually going to continue. You see all of what's going on because you're taking a very high perspective, trying to take the situation logically, wondering if the funds you've put into something is actually going to yield rewards, trying to decide where it is you should invest your time moving forward. And it could be, have you been taking care of your mom? I get the energy of taking care of here. And this would absolutely make sense with the Ace of Cups. Taking care of and loving. Moving away from rough waters to calm waters. Oh yeah, there's some sort of deception here. This very well with the Justice card could be a legal situation that you're dealing with. And it could be involving something to do with children or a marriage that's fallen apart. So I'm getting that I don't like giving those messages. So I'm not going to. Tell me about the King of Swords, please. Tell me about the King of Swords. Okay, there's the King of Pentacles again and blocking. Someone that you've ended something with, there's some sort of energetic tie that's still holding you to a circumstance. This is energetically standing there blocking. It's like you almost feel like the need to defend yourself or prepare a defense based on money that's owed to you. I think you're actually wondering, and you've waited some time to see if a lawyer or somebody who's working on your behalf is actually going to yield any results. Waiting, waiting, waiting. But the waiting period, in some sort of way, is bringing a rebirth within you. Well, I'm getting something about the justice system here. That's interesting. Is a Libra important to you by chance? A Libra, Taurus, you're a Virgo, Capricorn, your IRS check. Yeah, there's something with, yeah, officials and waiting for money. Tell me about the job. Tell me about the job situation. There's hope, something you've been hoping for to come your way would absolutely be just. I believe you're going to have a wish granted here. And I would say it would be when Mercury goes direct. Oh yeah, a gift coming in from the divine of money. I think we've had this conversation before. Actually, I'm starting to remember you now. See, I don't remember 98% of what I channel until I remember it. So bringing balance, it's all about bringing balance to you. Something you see as so far off, I don't think will be actually as far off as you think, being we have the King of Pentacles here, which is actually Virgoan energy. This is more Capricorn energy. Patience, balance, healing. There needs to be balance brought to the situation in order to have healing in your life. It's like everything else has been put off until this comes to fruition. It's like your energy reserves are consumed because of the mental activity in your brain. We also have some emotional fuckery going on here. It's almost like the divine pours one into one cup. So you make up your mind and you have a decision. Okay, I feel this way. And then 10 minutes later, the cup gets poured into the other cup. And so you're trying to make this decision between how you feel about it. How do I just let it go and wait for it? But it's on my mind all the time. How do I need the money, like it's a need, it's a resource. And it's like the divine is taking you through these emotional waters in order to bring you to a balanced state. So that when this does come in, I almost feel like you're feeling the need to defend your own victory. It's like you have a victory and you end up with some sort of win, but then you feel the need to defend yourself. Or simply say to people, well, I deserve this though. This is my money. They have to pay me. I deserve this. You feel like even to other people, you have to defend the fact that you're waiting for this money. A lot of responsibilities and heavy burdens in the meantime. And there's some sort of energy about cutting out the crap here. It's taking too damn long. Toxically tied to a belief set, or a belief set about money, perhaps toxically tied to that. I can't move forward until this happens. That would be something that is a belief set. And then we have the victory and fast forward movement straight toward the Virgo. See what I'm saying here? So it is going to happen for you. Absolutely. It's a matter of time, divine time, with the justice card here. The divine sees that something's been unjust for you. They do. They see it. And it will be remedied. How they decide to remedy it is another story. I do think that there's someone in your life that thinks you are incredibly attractive. Someone in your life that perhaps has more feelings for you than you even know. Thank you, I am. King of Cups, huh? That was the next card in this pile I didn't pull. They're not telling you. If they have feelings for you, they're not telling you. They're not telling you how they feel. They might even just wash it off as banter or fun, witty play. But there's some deep connection with a King of Cups and a Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So what is it you're not seeing? I get the energy that this sword that you carry, the light that's shining on it is almost like blinding you. It's almost like you're not seeing this thing coming towards you. It's a huge opportunity. But see, she's got her back turned to the King of Cups. Back turned, it could be your own energy as well. Back turned to somebody who's, or the energy of emotion. It's like no more emotion. It's like I'm hurt. This could be somebody who's cutting, just ready to cut out the bullshit. But there is a huge opportunity coming in the form of the Ace of Pentacles. And the Moon, it's just unknown as to when it's going to show up. Look at where, if you pull in your chart, which you seem to know, look at where Jupiter is in your chart. And then do a search online and find out when Jupiter moves into what's in your chart. Now, if you've done the work, Jupiter will bring the blessings. If the work's not been completed, moving forward with emotion and reason here. If it's not been, if you've not found that balance yet, you're going to have a lot poured on you to solve when this does come in, because it won't come in as like, oh, here, yay, it's easy, it's all good now. So there's a lot of confusion and even deception tied up around this energy. It's going to take great strength, but you got it. You've got this. She's like arm wrestling. She's got her arm around the base of the lion's neck there. I feel it's going to be between Cancer and Leo season in 2022 that this is going to come for you, whether it's a new job, whether that other situation works out. There's something about Cancer and Leo and Virgo. So Cancer, Leo, Virgo, all in succinct harmony and energy here. All right, my dear. Page of Swords, challenging information, and Six of Swords. Where love is concerned, I think you would like love, but I think you'd like to leave it all behind too, because the messages that you're getting from people, the messages that you are receiving yourself, even from your own mind, are causing chaos within you. It's like a shit show of mental processing that you never get out of. The brain never stops. You always think about it and think about it and think about it. Seven of Wands. Yeah, the need to defend yourself again. I don't want to defend myself to anybody, Halo. I don't feel like I should need to. I want somebody who's going to accept me for me and accept who I am, move forward with grace and love. I shouldn't even have to defend them. Why do I always have to be the one to stand up and defend? I get the Chariot, moving forward fast, and the Fool, taking a leap of faith. Something to do with a car here, and a victory where a car is concerned, a vehicle, and fast forward movement towards taking a leap of faith to doing so. It's almost like the vehicle in which you use either in the 3D or energetically is going to appear for you. But in order to see it, see, she's standing there on the horses looking this way. In order to see it, you've got to get out of defense mode. It's kind of like talk to the hand. That's the energy I get for you. All right. I'm going to do a quick reading for I Am, because she came in and said hello to me first. He, she, whomever I Am is. All right. Reading for I am. 3 cards for I am is what I'm getting. There's 2. The 3 of Cups, a celebration coming in, and good news. Good news about money that is going to make you want to celebrate, or you could be going to a celebration and here's some very good news about a way to move forward with finances. You're very welcome, Kathy. I hope it resonated on some level. I don't feel like I connected into your energy very well. Anyways, 3 of Cups, celebration, hanging out with your friends. It's 2 people, 3 people seeing things clearly. This could also be communication between your friends around the water cooler, at work, or whichever. And there's good news that come in some sort of way. It has to do with a kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So it's almost like there's an unconditional yes for you. There's an unconditional kindness or an unconditional love that is around you. It's like how you permeate energy, peacefulness, and it brings you balance and peace. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. So I think the movement forward for you is to celebrate who you are. There's an opportunity coming your way. It is going to be good news. It could very well be just one of your friends inviting you for coffee or whatever it is you drink. This is communication, however, and it's tangible communication in the 3D. I liken it to someone asking you out for coffee, or you asking someone to go for coffee or drinks or whatever. And in that energy, you end up with some sort of communication that comes in that helps propel you forward. Where to? It's going to blow your mind, girl, guy, wherever you are. It's going to blow your mind, Geisha. It's going to blow your mind. It's a tower moment for you, and it's good news with celebration. Page of Pentacles, it's very good news. You've been holding on to money, opportunities being shown at you, but you're not just going to take chump change, and there you are in absolute unconditional love and kindness energy. Knowing your worth, but being very peaceful and kind about how you deal with things. When this comes in, this communication, whatever it is, it's going to put you all up in your feels. And you might not actually want to take the opportunity, possibly because you're holding on to finances, looking at where you want to invest, or perhaps your money might actually be blocking you from having more abundance and peacefulness and kindness. But I see this as a celebration. There's no negative cards around this tower moment. All I know is it puts you up in your feels, and it might be something you don't want to accept. Could be that someone's coming back around, some sort of friendship or communication, something welling back up within you, perhaps that you thought you dealt with. This could be somebody that you used to hang out with on a friendship level. The divine's trying to bring back your fighting spirit. I am. That's what I'm getting. Return of the fighting spirit. You've been sitting in the energy of peacefulness and kindness, and you get it. But this tower is a divine moment, and it's a call to action. And I see the 4 of Pentacles sitting back. I see you going, nuh-uh, all up in my feels about this. But the divine is bringing this energy up within you to bring back your fighting spirit. There's something you want, and there's something that you desire. Justice in reverse. There's been no justice for you in this area. That's interesting. My deck must be upside down. I don't know. Anyway, there's been no justice in this area, and I think you've been waiting. Or someone's been waiting for justice in some sort of way, but the divine's bringing something back around. Balance and truth. Truth needs to be spoken here. You can be in the state of peacefulness and kindness, but you've got to be a fighting spirit in order to bring sometimes the truth forward. Anger is an emotion. It's just an emotion, just like love is emotion. It's all one stick. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. You're welcome. All right, now someone else paid for a reading. Let's scroll back up and see where it went to. MK. Hi, it's Marcy. What's coming ahead? All right, MK. Let's see what's coming ahead for MK. I just picked up this deck, Crystal Visions Tarot. It feels very nice to shuffle. MK, King of Swords and the Seven of Cups, looking at your options. It's like with something, you're taking a logical approach, but you're emotionally confused. That's what I got so far. And I got the Ace of Cups. So an opportunity to step into your full confidence and start something beautiful and new. This is transformation, as it is a dragonfly. It's a form of transformation. So the Seven of Cups here in this card, it's almost like as the Seven of Cups comes up towards your hand, it's like it gets knocked down. It's like you're grasping for this and it gets knocked down, grasping for another and it gets knocked down, grasping for another and it gets knocked down. The Nine of Pentacles, an Ace of Cups opportunity comes in to bring you the wealth and abundance that you have. But I'm going to tell you, this here is not arrived yet. I don't believe it's arrived yet. It's let's find out with this deck. I hope MK is in the room listening to her reading. Taking a logical approach, not showing people your emotion, waiting for guidance and divine from source, from spirit, listening to your guides, trying to understand the difference between the here and now and the movement forward, and how to have peace and stability in your emotions while you're going there. King of Swords, all up in your head, transformation, man. All up in your head, all up in your emotions. Holy crap, trying to make a head over heart decision to a certain extent, but there's some sort of grasping onto, it's like, what is actually going to bring the fulfillment? What's actually going to bring the fulfillment? Yes, I don't know. I'm grasping at straws. Or grasping at cups, as I like to say. You have your dragon. He has a cup here in this paw, claw, this one, and this one. And there's one up here. It's almost like it's been tossed up. But whatever's in it, it looks like the one. And as you go to reach for it, somehow it's not there, it vanishes, it disappears. There is one situation and circumstance that's going to rise up for you that there's no mistaking that it's for you and it's yours. It's going to bring you a lot of overflowing joy and abundance. It's like something that's really going to help you blossom big time. And I have the Nine of Pentacles, enjoying the little things in life, not stressing about money or finances, maybe deciding to go it alone in business. Temporary pause in action, seeds well planted, unnecessary worry. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Seven of Cups, deciding what you want and deciding if you're going to give it another shot. I think you'd prefer just to give up and wander away at times, but the divine's asking you not to give up. You feel possibly like a wounded warrior, and I don't think that you feel this way during the day. I think how you present yourself to people is in no way a wounded warrior. How you present yourself to people is this King of Swords, but the underlying energy tells me that there's a whole lot of self-doubt, tiredness, false evidence appearing real. It's like making things up in our heart and our mind that things are going to drag us down further than we already are. Ace of Cups, please. What's the Ace of Cups about? Yeah, great sadness. Raining on the inside due to your thoughts. This opportunity comes in, the Ace of Cups, new job, new home, new life, new you. I wonder if you're even going to see it if you stay in this energy. All I want you to do, MK, is wake up in the morning, ask the universe to amaze you, and then go about your day looking for reasons to be amazed. I'm getting choked up. I don't know if that's your energy or whose energy, but it's almost choking me up. It's, yeah. Give me one more on the Three of Swords. Waiting, 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 my ships to come in, waiting on love, waiting on the job, waiting on the everything. It's like everything I do doesn't work. Why is that? Like you might have tiny bits of success, but to you, the successes are tiny. But to the divine, each one is a rung on the ladder of a pentacle. But you don't see the whole picture per se. You see what's in front of you. Moving away from rough waters to calm waters. So this tells me that, yeah, there's some self-denial about the bounty that's actually come to you. If things that have happened to you in your life, say that are good, say they happened to a friend, and your friend got totally stoked about it, and you were like, man, that's so cool. I wish things like that would happen for me. They do. They do. So when something good happens, take your energy and think about how somebody else you know might think about this good thing. You know, sometimes we just have to parent our brain. We have to reprogram our brain in order to put an end to the mental fuckery. This could be that someone's ended up single and it's caused a great deal of hurt. And now this could be single in a business relationship, single from family member that meant a lot to you, and also single from a love. Okay. I think you feel that it might be better just to be alone most days. I think at times you feel like the hopes that you have almost stab you and hurt you more than having anything good in your life. It's like what you've become accustomed to a certain extent. Are you waiting for things to turn around in your marriage? I'm getting very humdrum energy here. Yeah, it's almost like you feel the response. You can't have and do a marriage by yourself. It doesn't work. I mean, you might be good looking and all, but usually people tend to, you know, need a significant other in order to have that kind of committed love relationship. And if you're trying to make a decision about which way to go here, what is the divine's best advice? You're tied to something, and when you let go of whatever it is you're tied to that's causing you this angst and this energy, I'm sorry, but this is angst. I don't know, you might sit there and say my marriage is beautiful, it's great, but I'm telling you, this here is angst energy, and tied to, could be Capricorn, tied to something that really, it lights a fire in you, and I wouldn't even say it's in a good way. Oh, look at that. As you let go of this toxic thing, whatever this is for you, what makes you feel you need to be tied to a marriage, which makes you feel you need to be tied to a circumstance, whether it's society or whatever it is. When you let go of that, the wheel of fortune spins, and the divine is all over this whole situation. All over this whole situation. It's divinely timed. Now, we have the Five of Cups underneath, which is all about, a lot of people say, well, he's looking at the cups that have spilt milk. He's not seeing the two cups standing behind him. What if he's already been in that castle? What if he's come over that bridge? What if he's come this way and he knows he's going to have to, or she's going to have to kick some people or some emotions over, and willing to rush through a river to get away from what toxically ties them? even though there's love there? What if he's actually going this way? That's not necessarily going backwards, but that's going away from the castle. I'm going to pull you an oracle card. It's a heart activation card for MK. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as evolution. Is all part of your evolving. People can say they're lessons, but to me, that strikes a negative chord in most. So I would like to say, and learn to love them all as part of your evolving into your highest self. There's nothing wrong with cutting yourself free. Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. That's beautiful. That's your reading, my dear MK. I hope it was somewhat on base for you, but that's what I'm getting. All right, who's next? Samantha G is next. You're welcome. How will the rest of my year pan out, please? She says. Samantha G. All right, see how the rest of your year will pan out. Well, I said, how will the rest of your year plan out? So what have you got planned? I get the saying that when man plans, God laughs, so why bother planning? How will the rest of her year turn out, please, for Samantha G? Well, you're healing from something, and we have the unknown card. This is a card that belongs solely to this deck. This is about taking the time to refresh yourself, rejuvenate yourself, ask spirit for guidance. The unknown, this is healing from a tragic loss. There's more to this whole situation that has not played out yet. And you feel that, which is partly why I think you don't necessarily feel that the healing's coming fast enough. That's what I'm getting for you so far. Knight of Pentacles, healing's not coming fast enough. You see, Knight of Pentacles takes a long time to get anywhere. Knight of Pentacles takes a long time to get anywhere because it's slow, it's steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Is there a fire sign around you? I almost feel like someone's going, come on, come on, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Nine of Wands, wanting to give up. There's that Nine of Wands again. I'm going to put these cards away and use a different deck. I think the divine's actually, Samantha, asking you to step into the unknown. It's that whole plan thing I said by absolutely pure divine intervention. It's like you plan, but it's almost like, have you tried to go about your life without all of the plans and leaving room for the divine to interject blessings in your life when you have your life all planned? And you say, nope, this is the path, this is the path, this is what's next, this is what next. You don't leave enough room for the divine to come in there and surprise you with a blessing. Yeah. All the work you're putting in, no room for the divine to surprise you. You're a Leo. Imagine that. So the Leo in you is like, let's go, let's go, let's go. I want it now, 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 now. Okay, I'm gonna plan, I'm gonna organize, I'm gonna figure it all out. And once I have it all figured out, that's great. And then all of a sudden something happens and it totally throws your plan all upheavaled. And then you end up in anxiety because all your plans aren't coming out. But the divine would like you to step into the unknown. Have faith that they're gonna carry you forward. Take a logical approach. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, 10 of Pentacles. If this is about money, I'm thinking that you're going to be sitting pretty in some sort of way, but there's been some sort of lying and deception. I don't think this is self-sabotage. Someone is, I just saw the 7 of Swords. Are you thinking to get out while the getting's good? Wanting to give it one last shot. And there's that 3 of Swords coming out of that pain. There's been some massive pain here. It's almost like there's a disagreement with somebody on how things are handled, whether with money, with children, whichever. And being a wounded warrior, it doesn't help you make concrete, wonderful decisions. It's like head up, feet in front of you, one in front of you. Awesome. Let's go. Oh my God, I'm going. Yeah. A gift from the divine comes in, a gift of time, money, or effort. If I get the Justice card here, I'm going to call this a legal battle over money. This could be something to do with family inheritance or long time money that's been in some sort of business or family. I think somebody here is wondering if they're being too bidded to death. You want someone's time, money, and energy. You want that connection with somebody, but there's a lack of participation. That's what I'm getting. There's a lack of participation. I just saw the Ace of Cups, so there is a new start coming. Yeah, lack of participation. And as you sit there at night, you're trying to figure it out so that you can make it all work with only your participation. Challenging information, but ingenious idea. That makes 10 of Swords. There's an ingenious idea coming to you. So I'm going to say, not pay attention, but the thoughts that you have, the one that makes you go, oh, hey, wait. That very well could be the last sword that you need to put an end to the mental fuckery so you can move forward into the new. And I don't know that you're actually letting someone go or a situation completely go at large. Why do you feel like someone's being so immature? Oh my God. Like so immature. Yeah, and you want to move away from that crap. Why does he have to be so immature? Take control of the situation. Now we're dealing with a boss, judge, CEO, and possibly a lawyer. But this could also be a family situation, waiting for clarity to figure out what's going to happen with family money. Is there actually family money? Should I still stay dealing with the family and everything else when I don't even know if it's going to yield rewards? All up in your head about that. So how's your year going to play out? I think that you're going to get an ingenious idea that for a short time is going to help you move away from the rough waters. But I have a feeling that this person here being surrounded by all of this energy is almost like I wouldn't say narcissistic, but they could be a little bit of a tyrant trying to control everything. And then they're trying to control everything. It leaves everybody with nothing. And as everybody's focus is on all of this, hearts are hurt because of things that were said that aren't coming to fruition. Well, there's your April. Husband, you kick out in April. Yeah, well, he's a bit of a tyrant. No wonder you booted him. You can't make it work alone. Can't make it work alone. Yep, at an absolute crossroads, and look at that. Even if he were to come back with some morsel of emotion out of him, you'd be like, fuck that crap. Yep, well, there you go. There's a whole lot of leaving and a whole lot of sadness. And whatever people are doing around the circumstance and the situation, it's almost like propelling you to find the new, which I can't say is a bad thing. but it's not an easy thing. So you have my empathy here. It's not an easy thing, that is for sure. The beautiful thing is it doesn't really matter what you choose as long as you move forward. Whatever you're passionate about, whatever brings you that passion, you have the world in the palm of your hands. You might not feel that way, but that's how the divine sees it. And if you knew that everything was going to work out for you, regardless of what your physical reality tells you, what would you do with your life? And then do that. That's your reading. Message for next month for Claire. Next month is going to be a bit of a doozy, Claire. When is your birthday, love? So I see for you, Samantha, August Virgo. Thank you. I was already picking up Leo energy. So are you close to the end of August? I think you must hold Leo somewhere strongly in your chart. What's I gonna say? Samantha, you can put an end to everything that's happening by understanding that it doesn't involve you. Even if in some way, shape, or form it does, reprogram your brain to understand that it doesn't involve you. And therefore you put an end to the angst instantly. All right, Claire, the 31st. Yeah, I called the end of the month. I felt it was like really the end of the month. All right. On the cusp of an August and a Virgo. Now, it's not the energy, it's not the birthday, the sign that's on the cusp, it's the month. So we're looking at between the 8th and 9th month. So you are, even without looking at the cards, I would say that you are stuck in this loop energy. If it's mentally, Claire, you're stuck between, it's like a mental prison, or someone could be imprisoned. It's a mental prison and how to figure it out. Stuck between whether I walk away and find my bliss, or will walking away help me find my bliss? Also, in money, you're looking at where you want to invest your time, your money, what will yield the greatest results, and waiting for the opportunity to come so that you can buckle down and put the work in. It's like you want something that you can put your own personal stamp of approval on. It's like a crafty handyman, handy person, I don't know, whatever. But it's something that you can build that strictly comes from you and your soul. But you're wondering if you should, while this is all going on, invest in that time, invest in that energy. Also, we're looking at wanting fast forward movement, wanting to hear from the divine or other people about you coming out of this homeostasis period you've been in, like the caterpillar, waiting to hear from people about that. And then as communication comes in, deciding if you're too weary and bloodied and battled to even give it one more last shot. It's not even one more last shot in the situation, but giving it one last try. You're almost to the end. You've been carrying so much responsibility, and I'm pretty sure you've probably asked your friends for help. And you may have a very close relationship with your mom. This is some sort of evolution of your soul that's happening right now. And being stuck in the I don't know and the whichever is causing this energy of holding back, holding on, not sure I want that opportunity. The fours, right? These are all things I'm talking about fours now. I talked about the eights in the tarot and the nines in the tarot in each suit. This is how I'm doing this reading for anyone who loves tarot. 4, her birthday is on 31st, so that equals a 4. That means you're absolutely being guided by your ancestors. You're absolutely being guided by the divine, and it's about divine timing as much as it is about your soul's growth and your evolution. You're evolving into take no prisoners energy. It's like, I will do what's absolutely best regardless. I'm gonna take no prisoners, man. You either fall in line or I'm out. That's the energy I get for you. That's what you're evolving into. And I think it's very hard as a Leo on the month cusp of a Virgo to be in that energy, especially right now. Especially right now. Being in the energy of Mars in Virgo, oh man, did I just speak the truth and then some. So there is going to be communication coming forward, or you have communicated. This communication will be a victory. Will be the victory. Are you saying that you can't hear me or you lost your voice? Just to clarify. Wow, look at that. This is beautiful. You see, as you sit, your birthday sits on the cusp of between August and September. Truth comes in. It's hard to deal with. It's a challenging beginning for you, but it is absolutely your crowning glory as we head into Virgo season. Having cold feet about movement forward, knowing passionately it's what you want to do, knowing that there is hope, but you feel like it's off in the distance. It's hard to reach. Things are so uncertain, feeling like there's grayness around you. But as you go inward here with communication that comes in, as you go inward, you are going to get what it is that you need in order to have this wish granted. This is absolutely divinely led. As I said, it's for your soul's evolution. There's some sort of contract coming in for you. Let's see. Wow. King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Kids. There is a passionate opportunity coming to you. As I was going to say, the Virgo here, the Hermit is holding like a stick or a wand in his hand. I don't know if you can hear me. I sure hope you can hear me. Anyway, somebody coming back around from the past or someone that you've been thinking of, you've had something on your mind. It's almost like your children bring an opportunity for you to find emotional stability in the circumstance or situation. But being we have the Lovers here, I would say that this is a new person coming in. So what this is here feels like a solo victory, feels like a victory that is strictly just for you and on your own basis. As you get this victory and things turn out this way, okay, good. As you get this victory and things turn out this way, you end up with a soul contract with somebody. There's something, if you feel stuck, I don't know if your ex is a water sign. I feel like this is new energy coming in because we have the Ace of Wands. It's like brand new. But is it somebody that your children know? Romanticizing the past. It's like being in the energy that it was better back then when there was passion, when there was ignition towards my emotional happiness. But see, as your soul evolves through September and into October, I would even say on the 18th of September, by the way, which is my birthday, This truth may very well come in, which brings you a victory. As that solo victory is had for you, or you speaking clearly with your voice, since you lost my voice, I wonder if you've actually at times lost yours. Stuck is an, how do we say, a perception. So there is beauty coming in here for you, soul contract in some sort of way. Now, when? Thank you. Look at that. Holy crap. Do you all see this? The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Brand new beginnings coming for you after the 18th of September. Might I just say. I'm going to leave it at that, my friends. That is a beautiful reading, Claire. You got some beauty coming in your way, man. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo for Claire. Woo-hoo. Who's next? Sweet tea. What is going on with my money? What do my guides need me to do to fix it? It's a good question. Love you too. All right. Ooh. What your guides need you to do to fix it? Take control of a situation. Take control. Take control of your life. Make the decisions. What's best for you, what's best for everybody. Even if people don't agree. Hands down, take control of the circumstance and situation. Will bring you incredible happiness. Look at this. What's going on with my money and how do I fix it? You fix it by taking control. Brings you the utmost happiness. Shining, this is clarity. As you take control, you gain clarity, and then you're able to see what it is you want to invest in moving forward. Still all up in your head, though. What happened for you in April, between April and August, that put you in this homeostasis period? What happened for you? Yeah, oh my goodness. Hangman mode 2, huh? Holy crap. That's a whole lot of yeah, yay, yeah, or urge. Brakes are on. No movement, none whatsoever. I think a lot of you are going to feel a whole lot better after the new moon, within 2-3 days after, just saying. Feeling left out in the cold financially. So is this a boss, judge, CEO, father figure? Seeing things clearly. This is great happiness, though. So this is interesting that this comes out here. Someone is feeling left behind. Why? Why is someone feeling left behind? No justice. Dealing with something in the justice situation. Justice or government. Higher government or justice. There's been no justice around money. You feel, oh, you feel like in order to have justice, you need to take things into your own hands as well. It's like someone you know or something you're dealing with, you see incredibly clearly, and you're about to take things into your own hands. That's what I'm getting for you. And it's kind of like this energy of, I'm going to look at where I'm going to invest. Do I have the mental acuity it takes to go up this ladder and get to the top? Hangman mode. This loop of I'm going to take control and hangman mode, I want to say, has probably been happening for you for quite some time. And it could be due to a legal situation or higher government, or even a grandfather, boss, judge, CEO, take it as it resonates. Ace of Cups. New love, new opportunity. So we have Aries, Pisces, Leo, and Libra. Something is coming in for you, and it's absolutely just, and it's going to burst open your heart chakra unlike you've ever felt it. Like it's going to be a brand new opening for you. And you're going to intuitively know what to do. You see, you've been in this loop of taking control or being controlled, which makes you feel left out of the cold, and you see clearly what someone's doing here. Or this is you, either way, whatever. And you're stuck between this, should I take control? Should I? Yes, I'm going to take control. You might very well feel bipolar, I'm not going to lie. Until justice is served and this opportunity comes in, then you will sit there and you will start to watch and go, oh my God, now I see how it's all panning out. October is going to be a big month for you, sweet tea. And the lovers again. Look at this. Soul connection. Look at this stuck energy, back and forth, feeling left out in the cold financially, whether it's boss, work, whatever it is, whatever's the situation that's controlling your money. There's a new opportunity coming. This is all like major arcana on the bottom row here. I'm telling you, the divine is in control of all of this, along with the hangman and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 9 cards, 10 cards are major arcana. That tells me the divine is in control of this. They are bringing you a contract through work. And I think that there's got to be some sort of inner knowing as you sit and watch all this unfold that your time is coming. There has to be this inner knowing. As you gain this clarity in the hangman energy, you end up finding a way, or the divine brings justice, chops you out of the tree, and it's like fast forward, go. But really step into your intuition here. Trust your intuition. Could be dealing with Gemini as well. I think honestly, you feel like someone's just a snake. You feel like they're just an absolute snake. And I feel like you're stuck in the energy of that, like they're an absolute snake in the grass. And as you're stuck in that energy, the divine's got to chop you out of that energy somehow. So they're going to do something. When something happens in my world that gets me all up in my head, I've noticed this as a pattern. The divine brings something else, 3D situation I have to focus on and deal with right now in order to get me out of it. In order to get me out of my head. And in some sort of way, that's a justice situation. I think you're going to be focusing on a new job, new home, new life, new you. This could be love, this could be money, this could be whatever. But it's definitely something that your soul has called you to do, and something that you've been brought here to do with this contractual energy. You could very well have to decide between 2 scenarios, 2 homes, 2 jobs, 2 people, 2 whatever. Choose between your emotional self and your financial self. Choose between how you're going to handle it. Sit here in high priestess energy and watch it happen, or am I going to hop into masculine, feminine energy and take control? See how control really is mirroring this whole thing. This is like control. More going on here than meets the eye, and you know it, being it's coming on the ASIC with Pisces and Cancer here now. Virgo, I just saw Virgo, the Hermit. Oh, there's your Ace of Pentacles. Girl, you got new starts coming for you. Yeah, you do. After Libra season. Brand new start. Not sure if you can trust it. Sit in your energy. Another new opportunity comes, and therefore you have to decide between 2, whether you're going to focus on your emotional life or your financial life. Why do I feel like it is that they're all tied up in the one and the same? There's no either or here. That's why the moon card's in between, because there's no either or. Getting balanced in your emotions. King of Cups, stable amongst the choppy waters. It's like 2 of Pentacles energy all day long. You get good news and all of a sudden you start juggling all these things to make it all happen in a succinct manner, trying to keep your emotions on the keel at the same time. This person, if this is someone coming in for you, they don't tell you how they feel. This person will hold back. You see, they got a big cup of love to give and they're ready to give it all, but they will hold a little bit of their cup back here, safe and sound. They're in this little top chalice. They have a lot of passion, but they don't wear their passion. And they have a lot of emotion and they don't wear their emotion. This person may very well come across as King of Swords energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I think that energy may very well, I would say that there might be Cancer, Pisces, but that energy may very well confuse the crap out of you. That's why you're really going to need to step into your intuition. If you're offered a job, a new job, which really elevates you or in time will, I have a feeling it's going to be a water sign that offers it to you. And I got Virgo on the bottom of the deck again. Cold feet, not sure what to do, holding all of your wishes and dreams in a lantern. This is the wise sage, but they hold the star in the lantern, their hopes being the light forward. This is the teacher. Are you supposed to teach people something? That's what I have for you, my darling. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, my apologies. That's what I'm getting. All right, my friends. Does anyone else want a reading before I quickly go? I got the Judgment card. A lot of things are going to come around for you to address. A lot of emotions welling up within people. A lot of the divine calling people home to their true purpose. Things that you let go because you couldn't handle them. The divine's going to say it's Judgment Day. It's time. It's time. This is a 20 card, which is a 2. Go and Google what a 2 means. With a 0, a portal opening. It's beautiful energy. It's like the divine's going to bring y'all back to life in some way, shape, or form. Wherever you've been dead, feeling stuck, whichever. Divine's going to bring you home. It's beautiful. Beautiful energy. All right, my darlings, I think I'm going to let you go. I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. Thank you so much for all of the payments and all of the asking for readings. And I love working for you guys and with you guys. I hope that you find that this September brings you joy. Oh, and by the way, I shall be traveling for a week. So I won't be around from the 10th to the 17th. But I will see you guys back again, loud and proud, after that time. I love you. Blessings to you. Over here and close it.